محمد رسول الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to a new video on the Proofs of Prophethood series where I present proofs that Al-Qadi Abdul Jabbar presents for the prophethood of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, there is not a group of people out there in the world that admire and love Jesus more than Christians. And when the Prophet, peace be upon him, dealt with them and interacted with them, he went completely against them by claiming that they were wrong about the identity of Jesus. Now, the claim that the Prophet, peace be upon him, made, which is that Jesus is a prophet, a man, and not divine and not God, is a very risky claim because he's putting his prophethood on the line. I mean, isn't it likelier that the Christians are correct about the identity of Christ? So a false prophet would look at the different routes that they could take, and there are two routes that seem to be somewhat safe. Now, after accepting the claim that Christians made about Christ being God, a false prophet could either accept that Christ was indeed God, or that Christ lied about being God. Instead, the Prophet, peace be upon him, rejected both and said that no, Christians are wrong about Christ. He never claimed to be God. Al-Qadi Abdul Jabbar presents the following quotes from the Bible to argue his point. And Jesus cried out and said, "He who believes in me believes not in me, but in him who sent me." Jesus said to them, "If you were Abraham's children, you would do what Abraham did, but now you seek to kill me, a man who has told you the truth, which I heard from God. This is not what Abraham did. He who does not love me does not keep my words, and the word which you hear is not mine, but the Father's who sent me. If anyone hears my sayings and does not keep them, I do not judge him, for I do not come to judge the world, but to save the world. He who rejects me and does not receive my sayings has a judge. The word that I have spoken will be his judge on the last day. For I have not spoken on my own authority. The Father who sent me has given me commandments what to say and what to speak." And he withdrew from them about a stone's throw and knelt down and prayed, "Father, if thou art willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but thine be done." Al-Qadi Abdul Jabbar points out that the people of knowledge have expressed that Jesus is weaker and more in need of God, the Almighty, than other prophets. He showed that humility in multiple verses in the Bible, and yet, Christians still claim that he is God. For further reading, please do check out Bart Ehrman's How Jesus Became God for more proofs that the historical Jesus did not make this claim, but in fact was a prophet. Now, please remember the initial point that I was making. The Prophet, peace be upon him, went against the followers of Christ, the people that are most attached to Christ, went against them and made the claim that, no, you're mistaken. Jesus never claimed to be who you are saying he is. That's all I have for you guys today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
محمد رسول الله.